Have you noticed how scams today seem sharper, trickier, and harder to spot than ever before? It's not your imagination. Scammers are adapting quickly, finding new ways to prey on seniors, often because they know older adults value trust, kindness, and a good conversation. What used to be an innocent phone call, a friendly email, or even a kind smile at the door can sometimes hide a trap. And the reality is, even the wisest among us can be caught off guard. That's why in today's video, Elder's Lantern is uncovering 5 clever scams that are rising fast in 2025. These scams are designed to look convincing, but behind them is a plan to steal your money, your information, and even your peace of mind. Stay with us until the end, because the final scam we reveal is one that's fooling thousands of seniors right now, and knowing about it could protect you or someone you love. Scam number 1. The Tech Helper Trap technology has become a wonderful tool for staying connected, shopping from home, and even managing our health. But for many seniors, keeping up with the rapid pace of updates and changes can feel overwhelming. Scammers know this, and they exploit it through what's known as the tech support or a tech helper scam. Here's how it usually happens. You're browsing the internet when suddenly a loud alert flashes across your screen. It might say a warning, your computer is infected, or your account has been hacked. Call this number immediately. In other cases, the phone rings, and a polite voice claims to be from Microsoft, Apple, or your internet provider. They sound professional, sometimes even giving you a fake employee ID number to win your trust. The goal is always the same, to scare you into giving them control. They may ask you to download special software so they can fix the problem, or they might request remote access to your computer. Once inside, they can steal your personal information, lock you out of your files, or even empty your bank account. Some go further by installing programs that quietly monitor your keystrokes, capturing passwords as you type them. Take the case of Clara, a 76-year-old retired teacher. She received a call one evening saying her bank account was under cyber attack and needed urgent protection. The caller guided her step by step to grant remote access. Clara thought she was protecting her savings, but in reality, she unknowingly opened the door for thieves. Within 2 days, several large withdrawals had been made, leaving her shaken and embarrassed. The most painful part? Clara later learned she was far from alone. Thousands of seniors every year fall victim to these scams. And it's not because they're careless. It's because these criminals are skilled actors, trained to manipulate fear and urgency. So how do you protect yourself? The golden rule is simple. Legitimate companies will never call you out of the blue to report problems or demand immediate action. They also will never ask you to pay with gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. If you see a pop-up warning, close your browser. If you get a suspicious call, hang up immediately. Then, if you're worried, contact the company directly using the official number on your bill or card. Remember, real technology helpers empower you with peace of mind, not fear. The moment someone pressures you into quick action, that's the moment to walk away. Scam number 2, fake health benefits and Medicare fraud. For many seniors, healthcare is a top priority, and scammers know it. That's why one of the fastest growing frauds today is the Medicare and health benefits scam. It's not just annoying, it's cruel because it preys on older adults' very real concerns about health and coverage. The scam often begins with a phone call that sounds official. The caller might say, "Or updating your Medicare card," or "You've qualified for new benefits and free medical equipment." They may even have fragments of your personal information, like your birth date or address, to make the call sound authentic. In other cases, you might receive a letter or email with convincing logos, warning you that your coverage will be suspended unless you verify your details immediately. What they want is simple: your Medicare or insurance number. With that, scammers can file false claims, bill for medical supplies you never ordered, or steal benefits that were meant for you. In some cases, they'll send you low-quality equipment you don't need, just to make the fraud look legitimate on paper. Take James, an 80-year-old retiree. He got a friendly call saying he was eligible for a free glucose monitor through a new Medicare program. The caller only asked him to confirm his Medicare number. It seemed harmless, so he complied. A month later, James discovered thousands of dollars in false charges billed to Medicare under his name. Though James didn't lose money directly, his benefits were frozen while the fraud was investigated, leaving him frustrated and anxious. This scam works because it blends trust with urgency. When someone says, "Act now or lose your benefits," it's natural to panic. But here's the truth. Medicare will never call you uninvited to offer services, equipment, or upgrades. They do not threaten to cancel coverage, and they never pressure you to share your personal details. The best defense is awareness. If you get a suspicious call, hang up. If you're unsure, call the official Medicare number on your card and ask directly. And never trust a stranger who pressures you into quick decisions about your health. Remember, your health is too important to be left in the hands of a scammer. By staying cautious, you protect not just your benefits, but also your peace of mind. Scam number 3. The delivery and online shopping trick in today's world. Shopping online and receiving home deliveries has become part of daily life. For seniors, it can be a great convenience. No more standing in long lines or carrying heavy bags. But scammers have twisted this convenience into one of the most common traps, the delivery and online shopping scam. Here's how it usually begins. You receive a text message or email claiming to be from a delivery company like FedEx, UPS, or even the Postal Service. The message says something like, "Your package could not be delivered. Please click this link to reschedule." At first glance, it looks real. Many of us are expecting packages at any given time. But that's the trick. Scammers rely on the odds that you'll click without thinking. The link leads to a fake website designed to steal your personal details. You may be asked to re-enter your home address, credit card information, or pay a small redelivery fee. Sometimes, clicking the link automatically downloads malicious software onto your device, giving criminals access to your data. Another variation of this scam involves fake online shopping sites. You see an ad for a product on social media, perhaps a new kitchen gadget or stylish clothing at an unbelievable price. The site looks professional, complete with reviews and logos. But once you place the order, the product never arrives, and worse, your credit card information is now in the hands of thieves. Take Linda, a 70-year-old widow, who spotted a beautiful handcrafted blanket online. The price seemed too good to pass up, so she ordered it. Weeks passed with no delivery. Then, unexpected charges began appearing on her credit card from overseas companies. Linda later realized the website had been a well-disguised scam from the start. So, how do you protect yourself? First, remember, legitimate delivery companies never ask for personal details or payment through random texts or emails. If you're unsure, go directly to the delivery service's official website and check your tracking number. When shopping online, stick to trusted retailers or sites you know, and be wary of deals that sound too good to be true. Above all, trust your instincts. If something feels off, a suspicious link, an unbelievable bargain, or pressure to act quickly, step back before you click. A moment of caution can save you from months of stress and financial loss. Number 4. The romance and companionship con of all the scams targeting seniors. Few are as heartbreaking as the romance and companionship scam. Unlike quick phone tricks or fake emails, this scheme unfolds slowly, carefully, and with devastating emotional consequences. Scammers prey on one of the most natural human needs, the desire for connection. Usually starts innocently. A friendly message appears on a social media platform, a dating site, or even through email. The sender may claim to be a widower, a retired military officer, or someone who shares your interests. They are attentive, kind, and always seem eager to listen. Weeks or months may pass, and what feels like a genuine bond begins to grow. But make no mistake, this is not affection. It is manipulation. Once trust is built, the requests begin. Sometimes it's a small favor, money for a temporary emergency, travel expenses, or medical bills. Other times, the story is bigger. They might claim they're overseas and can't access their bank account, or that they need funds to finally come visit you. Because emotions are involved, many victims overlook the red flags and send money, often repeatedly, believing they are helping someone who truly cares for them. Consider Eleanor, a 74-year-old widow. She joined a social group online and was soon contacted by a man who claimed he too had lost his spouse. He seemed charming and compassionate, checking in on her daily. After 2 months, he told her he was stranded overseas and couldn't access his funds. Out of empathy, Eleanor wired him $1,000. The requests continued, each one more urgent than the last. By the time she realized it was a scam, her savings and her trust had been shattered. The cruelty of this scam isn't just financial. Victims often feel embarrassed, ashamed, and hesitant to tell family or friends. The emotional scars, mistrust, loneliness, and heartbreak can last far longer than the financial damage. How can you protect yourself? First, remember, real love doesn't come with financial demands. Be wary if someone you've never met in person expresses deep feelings too quickly or consistently finds excuses not to meet face to face. Never send money, gift cards, or financial details to someone you only know online. And don't keep it a secret. Talking to trusted family members or friends about your online interactions can provide a vital safeguard. Scammers exploit loneliness, but awareness can turn vulnerability into strength. By knowing their tactics, you can continue seeking meaningful connections without fear. And by sharing your knowledge, you help others guard their hearts and their wallets from similar heartbreak. Scam number 5. The investment and prize trap. For decades, scammers have used the lure of big money to trick people. And sadly, seniors are often the most frequent targets. The investment and prize scam preys on two powerful emotions, hope and urgency. The promise of financial security, combined with the fear of missing out, is enough to make even the cautious drop their guard. Investment scams usually start with a call, email, or online AD. The pitch sounds exciting. Maybe it's a can't miss a stock, a new cryptocurrency, a piece of land abroad, or a guaranteed retirement bond. The scammer insists it's a limited time opportunity and pressures you to act fast. Their goal isn't to help you grow your savings. It's to move your money directly into their pockets. Once you send the funds, they vanish, along with your investment. Prize scams, on the other hand, hook victims with fake good news. You might receive a letter, phone call, or email claiming you've won a sweepstakes, lottery, or luxury vacation. At first, it feels thrilling. Who wouldn't be excited to win? But here's the catch. Before you can claim your prize, you're asked to pay taxes, shipping, or processing fees. Real lotteries never ask for money up front, but in the rush of excitement, many seniors comply, only to discover the prize never existed. Take the story of Frank, a 69-year-old grandfather who loved scratch-off tickets. One afternoon, he received a call saying he had won an international lottery. The caller sounded official, even giving a fake badge number. All Frank needed to do was wire $3,000 to cover taxes. Believing his luck had finally changed, he sent the money. Of course, no winnings ever came. Not only was his money gone, but the betrayal left him disheartened. The reason these scams work is because they blend hope. I've finally found financial security. With fear, I'll lose this chance if I wait. Scammers will even pressure you not to tell family or friends, insisting secrecy is required. That isolation is intentional because one conversation with a trusted person could expose the lie immediately. The truth is, no investment is guaranteed, and no legitimate prize requires advance payment. If you ever receive such an offer, slow down. Ask yourself, does this sound too good to be true? Verify with your bank, a financial advisor, or a trusted family member before acting. Remember, urgency is the weapon of scammers. Patience and caution are your shield. By staying alert and spreading awareness, you not only protect your savings, but also preserve your independence and peace of mind. Every scam avoided is a victory, not just for you, but for everyone who learns from your caution. We've just uncovered 5 of the fastest growing scams targeting seniors today. They may look different: tech help, Medicare, delivery, romance, or prizes, but they all use the same weapons: fear, urgency, and misplaced trust. The most powerful defense is knowledge. By staying alert, questioning unexpected calls, and never rushing into decisions, you protect not only your money, but also your independence and peace of mind. Remember, being cautious doesn't mean living in fear. It means living with strength, wisdom, and confidence. Share this knowledge with your loved ones, because the more we talk about these scams, the harder it becomes for criminals to succeed. At Elders Lantern, we believe awareness is the shield that keeps you safe. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and empowers seniors everywhere. Together, we can shine a light against deception.